Brits are the biggest hoarders in Europe. The NHS estimates up to 2% of us have a hoarding disorder. So Esther and Nigel are not alone. And in Liverpool is 65-year-old Janice.
I don't really have any hobbies. Only going out and buying clothes. I go out and I buy clothes and then I come back and I try them on. It fills my day.
It's not just her day it fills. It also fills her 3-bed semi-detached. Hoarders are often blind to the clutter around them.
I didn't notice it, all the stuff, piles of it.
It was a visit from a stranger that opened Janice's eyes to how she was living.
It was only recently when I applied for a boiler that the lady said, oh no, we can't do anything, you have to get rid of all this stuff. It wasn't until then I realised there's quite a bit of stuff here. It was quite an eye-opener when I realised what I'd done. The hoarding started pure out of loneliness. When you go out, you always end up talking to someone. The only problem is you're buying stuff, so you're bringing that home.
And now Janice is ready to change her ways.
I've got to get rid of it. I've got to get rid of it.
The vast majority of hoarders live in denial and never see their hoard through someone else's eyes. But today, Janice is visiting Nigel. Could this be a breakthrough moment for one or both?
I was hoping to get some tips on maybe not doing it again. You know, me would help, wouldn't it?
Feeling a bit apprehensive because nobody really visits the flat. I don't invite people in. Hopefully, because she is a hoarder herself, she will understand more the situation. Hello.
It's a real eye-opener for Janice.
I don't know what to say, honestly. Do you need so many sewing machines?
Yeah.
Do you think people understand hoarders?
No, most of the people just think you're lazy, dirty, can't be bothered.
Do you think that?
Yes, I've had it previously.
Oh, have you?
Yes. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, people just don't get it. This is the kitchen, not the tidiest.
It frightens me a bit that if it hadn't have been for a broken boiler, I could have gone further, you know, and just...
I think it's quite good to talk to other hoarders because you don't really get the chance.
No, you don't.
And you can't really talk to other people.
It's someone who understands.
Exactly.
Because they're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's now got to stop and I've got to get back to how I want it, basically.
Yeah. It will make an awful lot of difference to your life as well as,
yes.
You know, you would be able to invite people in.
You're probably one of the first one that's been in here for a long, long time.
Yes.
But I'm hoping that will change.
Yes, it is actually.
Yes. It was nice to chat with another hoarder and pick up their thoughts on my hoard and little suggestions about what might help. It was good to talk to somebody else who understands.
There's too much stuff and it was smelly and I couldn't breathe. I was quite shocked that you could put so much in one tiny space, whereas I have a house. It's food for thought.
Janice has decided enough is enough and she's started to clear her hoard.
I don't know where I found the strength from to get rid of the stuff, but I knew that I had to, just for my own well-being.
After seeing Nigel's flat, she's determined not to suffer the same fate.
I felt that I had to clear it myself.
And now it's time for the return visit as Nigel heads into Liverpool.
Hiya.
Janice shows Nigel her clearing is still far from over.
Come out here and I'll show you in here. This I haven't done yet.
Yeah, you got quite a lot to go through like I had.
Yes. It's a lot, but I'll get it done in the end.
It's good you're managing to tackle it. I know it takes time.
Yes,
Maybe just sort one box or one bag at a time and go through it.
Yeah, but if you do it that way, it takes too long. I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
You know, I just want it gone now.
Yeah.
The kitchen was like yours. It was completely full.
Yes.
And you couldn't see the worktops. It's a lot less than it was. It was completely full. I'll show you upstairs. This is my bedroom.
Quite a lot of clothes to go through.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I've done it all myself, and I'm quite pleased that it's all going to go.
Although they are united as hoarders, Janice and Nigel don't agree on the causes of hoarding.
This is a mental health issue. It was made a mental health issue a few years ago.
I don't agree. I think it's more loneliness than anything.
Well, I can't say I'm lonely really because I'm out 3-4 days a week. But this is the different ways it affects people and how people feel.
Yes, it will do.
Well, it's been lovely to come over and meet you and see how you're progressing. And I think really you've done well to get all this organised and sorted. Just keep up the good work.
I will.
Good.
I'm determined. Very nice to see. Felt very uncomfortable having Nigel in the house. I felt really embarrassed to show someone else my hoard.
Janice may have started the clearance, but she's going to need help to finish it. So she's invited the boys round.
My name's George. Today we've come to see Jan. She's got herself in a bit of a rut and we're here to help her. What we're hoping to achieve today is to get her back to normal, where she can invite her friends around and be proud of her home, basically.
Hi, George.
Hello, Jan. How are you?
Come in. I want all this to go.
Yeah, hoarders come in all different shapes and sizes. Doesn't matter what you are, who you are, where you're from, what age you are. You can speak to someone who was a hoarder and you wouldn't even know.
And in here, I don't know, it's all a mess. I don't know which bit.
Well, that's what we're here for. I mean, we're going to help you. We're just going to be your arms and legs and eyes, you know. It won't be, don't stress yourself, you know. With a hoarder, they've got an emotional attachment to every item. Don't throw that away. I want to keep that. You can identify what you want us to take and what you want to keep, and then we'll get rid of the items that you don't want.
Okay.
And then we'll tidy up.
All right, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be that easy.
Clearing with somebody terrifies me. I feel like I'm going to be rushed, and then I'm going to let something go that I did want to keep. I see. It's going to be hard, this bit.
Work begins, but it's not long before Janice spots an unscheduled departure.
No, these aren't to go. I did say that. These are not to go.
Oh, the suitcases.
I told you not to take the suit. Where's the other suitcase?
It's there, look. Yeah.
I've already bagged everything up that's ready to go, not the suitcases.
In Liverpool, work is underway, but Janice is struggling to let go.
So what are we doing in here?
I want to keep everything.
Do you?
Yes.
For many hoarders, their possessions are almost part of them.
A lot of people who hoard do not want to engage. There's always something in the back of the mind which goes, no, I'll keep this, I'll keep that, I'll keep that. It's a stressful job for both them, the hoarder, the family of the hoarder, the neighbours of the hoarder and the people who are clearing the hoard. What is the hardest part about it?
I know I got to get rid of it, and I want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
But when I get to the
Getting rid of it part, it falls to bits. Okay.
I fall to pieces.
How I think you should deal with it, right, is anything which is rubbish, which has got no use to you, no use to anyone, get rid of it. Okay, like this here, for instance.
No,
But I mean,
I
look,
want to fix it.
do you
You
really?
can't buy it again.
Do you really? What is it?
It's a table.
Yeah, but I mean, it's. Are you going to fix it?
Yes.
How are you going to? I couldn't fix that. Do you know what I mean? You can buy something similar.
No, you can't.
You can.
I've not seen any.
I've seen them.
In that colour.
Maybe not in that colour. I mean, do you really, really want it?
right.
Think about it.
No, I don't want to.
You don't. It's that little thing on your shoulder saying,
Yeah.
keep it, keep it, keep it. 1-0 George.
I knew I had some of those. I can't make my mind up over that. I'll leave it here for now.
You want to get rid of the rubbish, basically.
Oh, I need the address.
Oh dear.
I've got my dirty washing in here as well. I've been looking for that everywhere. It's an error. Yeah, I've got loads of them. I had 2,
Yeah.
and because I couldn't get to them, I went out and bought another one.
Yeah.
If Janice is to conquer her hoarding, she's going to have to learn to let go.
Right.
That's rubbish, that Jan. Nothing in there at all.
Why am I keeping this? Why?
That's what
It's
I mean.
weird,
you see.
isn't it?
You know, if you're thinking on the lines that you are, if you're identifying this in here and asking me, why are you keeping that? That now is an achievement in itself.
Yes.
Because you can see what I can see, what everyone else can see.
Yes.
So congratulations.
Thank you.
No problem. You are now cured.
In Liverpool, George and his team have worked tirelessly for 2 days to clear Janice's hoard. But it's still a work in progress.
We're nowhere near finished. I mean, I'm happy with the last few days, how we've got on. It's going to get easier from now.
But they have rediscovered parts of Janice's home that she's not seen for years. Where once there was a wall of clutter, she now has somewhere to sit and enjoy her garden.
Jan, right, we are finished.
And she no longer shares her bedroom with tons of clothes.
Oh, great.
What you want to try and do is not bring anything else in here.
No.
Try and keep it like this. So when was the last time you seen it like this?
Oh, it must be at least 10 years.
10.
Yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. It certainly makes a difference. I'm never going to put anything else in here because it's just so pleasant and it's so nice.
That's what I mean.
This bit here
Yeah.
spurs me on to do that,
Yeah.
to do all that.
So this isn't goodbye, it's just au revoir.
Until next time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll speak to you soon. It means a lot to get the conservatory back. And now I can look out and see the garden and watch the birds. It just makes me feel better within myself. I don't feel as lonely now.